I want to change the interview now.
Sure.
Okay, so now we're going to make you into a rock star.
Oh, jeez.
I can't believe I used the word rock star twice in one interview. I thought that's enough for probably one lifetime.
Especially in context of me.
Well, so to be a rock star, what they always get is they get asked all these questions about what's their favorite this and their favorite that and so on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you those questions.
Okay.
But when I do it, not only am I doing it so the audience can actually see that you're a real person with real, a little wind-up doll that says, okay, hi, I'm here from Microsoft and the story that we want to tell it. And
let me read my talking points.
Something, But I'm going to show you that you are traveling too much because you know your business world better than you know your personal world. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. What's your favorite movie?
The Big Lebowski.
What's your favorite TV show?
I don't watch a lot of TV, but of the TV I watch, I generally like cooking shows. I was a cook for 2 years, so I watch a lot of food TV, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See? Like the audience, I'm learning about you too. Sorry, what's your favorite actor?
Favorite what?
Favorite actor.
Favorite actor. That's somewhat mood dependent, but I'll tell you, I can watch Anthony Hopkins do anything. He's a great, great character. I mean, he's one of those guys, every time I see Tom Cruise in a movie, I'm like, oh, look, it's Tom Cruise. Every time I see, Sylvester Stallone, one of these guys, you can't get past the person for them to actually blend into a character. And I never see Anthony Hopkins in a movie. I always see the character.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite actress?
That's another interesting one. Well, Helen Mirren has just done fantastic work, so I'm a big fan of hers. I could watch Christina Hendricks on Mad Men all day, but for actress, I go with Helen Mirren.
Who's your favorite hero?
Hero, it's an interesting question.
It's going to have to be, I guess, a princess of some sort.
No, I have two. My great-grandfather, absolutely compelling guy. I'll tell you more about him later. And my son, who's 20 years old in the Air Force and currently going to Kuwait. He's a C-130 mechanic, and appreciate his dedication to our country, dedication to his job, and dedication to what he does.
It's interesting. I don't think I ever really understood that appreciation. I'm Canadian, obviously.
Yeah.
And until the Afghanistan war, we've lost about 170 people, which is the first time in my lifetime,
right,
really, that we've been losing people there.
I think you have to go back to the War of 1812. And World War II,
and
actually.
we won that war.
Yeah.
Just remember that. And we're waiting for you to come back and reinvade us so that we can surrender and
you can
build up our
Toronto
country.
back.
And then you'll build up our country and and all that great stuff. Who's your favorite villain?
Favorite villain? I don't really have favorite villains. I'm going to go with one on TV, and the character Gaius Baltar from Battlestar Galactica, the new show.
I don't know the show.
Yeah, he was more twisted than evil, but it was really, really good acting.
Okay, what's your favorite car?
Well, I have the car that I can't seem to get rid of because I love it, and then I have the car I want to get, which is coming up soon. Currently drive a Z4. Very happy. I like convertibles.
I love convertibles.
Very happy with that car. I bought one of the original first editions that came out, and I've just been treating it well. The car I want to get is released in 2012. It's the new Tesla Model S sedan, the all-electric sedan. Comes out in 2012.
So, have you got your order in?
I have my deposit down, yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
That's good. What's your favorite food?
That's also mood dependent. I'm a big fan of Asian fusion, so for me, if I think about it, favorite as in no matter what mood I'm in, I can have it, it's going to be Thai food.
And what's your favorite drink?
Bourbon.
Do you do any sports?
Yeah, a lot of the sort of stay on. I snowboard, I'm a pilot. I don't have time for a lot of team sports because it involves coordinating stuff, but definitely like doing snowboarding.
Which one's your favorite?
Of team sports?
No, favorite sport to play?
Snowboarding.
Snowboarding?
Love boarding, yeah, absolutely. I got massive momentum on my side.
I think I'm bigger than you.
You might want to calibrate that a little.
Yeah, we're going to just fix those settings up. What's your favorite sport to watch?
Surprisingly, I watch live sports. I don't watch televised sports at all. I don't have the patience for it. My favorite televised sport is golf because it's an instant nap for me. If I want to take a nap, U.S. Open, gone. Live sports, love watching the Mariners and the Seattle Sounders. soccer team. They're great.
Yeah, so I guess Tiger Woods really puts you to sleep now.
Yeah, well, all it takes is the announcers in their hushed voice. Now in the 7th. Yeah.
Too much. Who's your favorite CEO in the IT industry?
Well, Ballmer. When you meet him, all that stuff, he's incredibly detailed in his knowledge. But if I have to pick the non-obvious choice, like outside of my company and
so
Steve.
Your number 2 choice. That way you keep your job.
Mark Templeton. I've learned so much from Mark. The CEO of Citrix, he's passionate. He's connected to his employees. He's connected to his partners. He's connected to his customers. He's interested in everything. He's a polymath. He's a guy who is always optimistic, and just learned a tremendous amount working with him.
You were there for quite a while, weren't you?
About 4 years, yeah.
Just 4? Okay, I thought it was more.
Yep.
Who's your favorite non-IT CEO?
That's an interesting question. Non-IT CEO. I don't know that I think a lot about non-IT CEOs. Honestly,
there's probably only one you can mention, too.
No, there's a couple, but non-IT CEO. Well, he's not really CEO; he's a founder. But Elon Musk at Tesla, I think, has done an incredible job of coming after the big 3 automakers and now big 5, and really establishing that you can make a productive electric car platform.
Good choice.
Yeah,
a real good choice, actually. What's your favorite non-IT company?
Favorite non-IT company. There's a whole bunch of consumer stuff that I just think is clever and like. I'm a big fan of Henkel's knives. I think they make great kitchen knives.
You know what? I would never have said that, but the only thing when I got married, my wife said, okay, well, you want this, you want this, you want this, and we put together a house together, and the only thing I said was I want Henkel knives.
Yeah.
And I would have never thought of that until you just said it.
Go look at the Henkel ceramic knives they have. They're unbelievable. You have to be gentle with them. They'll break, but they'll never lose their edge. They're crazy sharp. Sorry. You asked.
I think it's a good answer. It's just not the one I expected. Okay, last couple of questions. Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite charity?
Yes.
Can I know what it is?
Yeah, this gets into the great-grandfather question. My family is the largest private Catholic foundation in the U.S. It's called the Rascal Foundation. It's run by our family. It's all my cousins. We get together, and we do social justice and infrastructure grants throughout the world. Microfinance, building wells, irrigating farmlands, building schools, hospitals, things like that.
Now I understand why he was your hero.
Yeah, he's a very inspiring guy.
I guess that was the easiest question for you to ask all day.
My second favorite, I'll tell you, is the Pike Market Foundation in Seattle. They run Pike Market Foundation. They run the big farmers market smack downtown called the Pike Market, which, if you've ever been to Seattle, is the heart of the city.
Yeah.
And in addition to the market, the foundation does a lot of work with food security and access for underprivileged families. They do a lot of work with seniors. They have a child care center. They do a lot of work with homeless to work and things like that. And Melody's on the board. So, big fan of that.
What's your favorite IT gadget?
Favorite IT gadget? This is going to seem strange because I work in IT and all that stuff, but I'm not an early adopter. I'm a late adopter on stuff. Only because I want stuff to work. I don't want to figure out kinks and stuff like that.
That doesn't sound crazy at all. I hate, so many people tell me I'm a telephone nut. Every time something new comes out, I get it.
Yeah.
Me, I can't stand if I have to change.
Nope, it's too much work. But favorite gadget? I like the Garmin Nuvi, the GPS.
Oh yeah.
It's just been very handy. I take it with me when I travel because I don't often when I go to a city I don't know where I am. I can take that anywhere. I can upload whatever map and go right onto it.
That was really good. And last, but definitely not least, what's your favorite family activity? Has to include the daughter.
Yeah, no.
So out of the bedroom.
Yeah, no. Thanks for that. Favorite family activity? It's weather dependent in Seattle, but I love taking picnics with Melody and Lily. It's great, even in our backyard or at the Arboretum or in those places. It's something magical about 4 or 5 hours on a blanket, bottle of wine, cheese, meat, our daughter running around. It's very happy.
Terrific.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, Robert.
It's been great.